and welcome to No Second Season. Today it's Sunday the, 12th of June, something like that. And today I'm off to Mount Buffalo to see the snow and to do a bit of snowshoeing for the first time. I've never done it, not done much lately. The whole family have had this, there's a terrible cold flu / COVID thing going around. Some people test positive for COVID with it, exactly the same thing, some don't. So I'm still driving to Mount Buffalo. I've just got out of Barranduda. Basically, I'm heading south from Albury towards Melbourne. As you can see, the traffic going the other way is heavy. So, as usual, I'm swimming against the tide. I've probably messed up. I don't know why they're all going the other way. It's actually June here, as I said. Now, June is like December in the Northern Hemisphere, so it's our midwinter. There's some beautiful colours of leaves. A lot of the leaves don't seem to fall. It's still very lush and green because of all the rain we've had. I'm now in Mount Buffalo National Park, and there's this paved road. It's a two-way road, and it drives up to the top of the mountain. It's about 20 kilometres long. It's just been a beautiful drive. Even if I have an unsuccessful day snowshoeing for the first time, the drive has been worth it alone. I've driven a bit further up the mountain and parked here. This is Lake Catani. Now, so this journey out today is more of a recce because I'd like to do some winter camping. So I thought I'd come and have a look what it's like here. I haven't got my snowshoes on. I'm just using my hiking poles, and I've got some snow boots on. It says it's closed. I'll go and have a look. So in the winter you're allowed to camp here. Look how beautiful it is. The sun's shining. It's a lovely little hut. Oh, so it's an old alpine hut. It's for day visitors only. You shouldn't be sleeping in here. But if you get stuck, I'm sure you can. There is a tap. It's not potable, but we could filter it. Oh, so these are the campground facilities, but I think they're locked up this time of year. Yes. You might be wondering why I'm not cycling at lower elevations. I just didn't feel like it. Plus I've had this cold, flu, COVID, whatever it is, for the last 4 weeks. So I decided, because the winter here is so long, if you have a bad autumn, bad winter and bad spring here, like we had last year, the winter goes on forever. It's like 8 months of cold and rain, and so I thought I want to do something in the snow. Now I can't afford skiing or snowboarding, so I decided snowshoeing. And last year, you know, when you research all this stuff online, you just end up taking forever. So what I did is I went to the local ski shop in Wodonga, Paul's ski shop. He advised me, he sold me some snowshoes and some woolly socks. He sold me some second-hand snow chains for my car. Haven't had to use them, thank God, because it's easy enough to put on in the garage, but in the snow, I think it must be a right chore. And so I didn't have to buy a lot of stuff. I bought some cheap snow boots from Anaconda and this cheap waterproof jacket, and that's all I've bought. So it's about 400 bucks in total. I'm repurposing my hiking poles that I got for my Everest base camp trek. I'm repurposing my mountain bike rucksack, which is fine for this. It's carrying my snowshoes fine. These are the ones I got. Tubs. I think they might be Australian made, I don't know. Anyway, so I've walked up here with my snow boots and hiking sticks. What I'm going to do is walk back to my car in my snowshoes and see which is easier. Although it will be uphill on the way back, so it might be harder. Anyway, let's give it a go. So here we go, my first attempt at snowshoeing. They feel like they're on the wrong feet, but I think I've put them on right. These have got a lot of grip on the bottom, so you can see. I don't know if you can see all that crampon style metalwork, but that's good. So I don't need the sticks particularly. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I came out. I nearly didn't. I nearly bailed. I'm definitely going to get myself some crampons for when you don't need snowshoes, but then I wouldn't need these silly sticks. I mean, they're okay, but it's just like extra work. You're moving your arms all the time unnecessarily. I like this snowshoeing. Got to say, it's easier than I thought it would be. Now, I've seen this sign a few times on walking trails. No bikes. You're not allowed dogs up here either. It's a national park. And in Australia, national parks and I think state parks, you're not allowed to take dogs. And here, it looks like it's restricted where cycles can go as well. Never mind, I'm enjoying my snowshoes. This is good. Thumbs up for the Tubbs snowshoes. They're easy to get on. You just slip your foot in, pull this tight, pull this tight, do this strap up to get them off, undo the strap, pull this, and you're out. Easy as that. So I'm just going to have something to eat because I'm really hungry, and then I'm going to make my way further up the mountain. I'm so excited. I'm really loving this. Look at the blue skies. Just glorious. So we're above the clouds here. When I drove up, I drove through the clouds, the mist and the fog. So all good here. Hi, so I kept going up the mountain as far as I could go. So you go up it and then you start going down and you get to this Cresta ski area. It's a toboggan area and it's a cross-country ski area, and I think there's a little ski school as well. So this is it. You sort of drive down there, this road here, and there's lots of cars. Car park's full. Luckily I got a spot because I've come late. I might take a quick look. I really want to see the waterfall, so I don't want to be too late. I think I'll take a quick look up the top there because driving here, there was an amazing view across the valley and then across to, I'm guessing, Falls Creek. I'm not sure where, but snow-capped mountains, very pretty. So let's go for another snowshoe. So I'm just taking a walk up here. To the right of me is the cross-country ski track, which you're not meant to walk on with snowshoes. So I'm just going up the side of it. You can see all the dead snow gum trees in amongst the granite. It's a very eerie sight. So how I am is that I'm always freezing cold until I start moving, and as soon as I move I burst out in sweat. Now as I said, I've only got a short sleeve merino wool t-shirt and this thin waterproof jacket on. I did have gloves on and a scarf. I'm too hot and I'm sweating. I need to walk slower, but anyone who knows me, I don't do anything slowly except ride my bike. I have put my ski pants on because I didn't want my merino wool long johns getting wet. But I am hot, and I was hot before I put these on. So I need to think about what I'll do in the future. But this is a good guide, and this is what today is all about. It's just a bit of a recce to see what I've forgotten, how I'm going with kit, which I'm going pretty good. What I've forgotten, I forgot a shovel. I've not needed one, but I forgot to bring a shovel with me, and I should have done really. So it's just about sussing it out so I can come back. It's probably going to be a long winter yet. And how good is it just to see these wonderful views. So I've come back down the mountain from the Cresta toboggan area, and then I've turned right into the Dingle Dell area. Lots of space to park along the road. This is the car park. It's tiny, but along the road you can park. This is the visitor centre and the cafe in here. And here's the Dingle Dell toboggan slope, another one for the kids or the adults to have fun. Anyway, I don't need anything from the cafe. I've got my own food. I do need a wee though. Another thing I forgot, as well as a shovel, is sunscreen, and it is really sunny. It's a bit silly of me, I should have known. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can find a toilet, and then I'm going to go and try and find that big waterfall. Below the snow line now, and I'm looking for that beautiful long waterfall I could see on my way up. But because I'm on the other side of the road, I can't see it. So I have to keep stopping. So I'll stop here. And eventually I find it. So on the left hand side of the road going down the mountain, if you pull in to a side lay-by called Lady Falls and Eurobin Falls, take a little trek on the right hand side of the road. It's a marked trail, it's just steps. You wouldn't get a wheelchair up here. had the most fantastic day out, and I've learned a lot. I've learned I get too hot in the clothes that I thought I wouldn't. I've learned I need sunscreen. I learned you don't need to get to Mount Buffalo early to get a parking space. And I've learned snowshoeing is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, on the gentle inclines I was doing anyway. So I'll certainly be doing it again. So I'm going to climb down this trail. Climb down here. There's lots of steps. And then I'm going to make my way back home in the car. Hi, so it is absolutely worth hiking to Ladies' Bath Falls and Eurobian Falls. It's not far, it's like 10 minutes, and it is quite a reasonably spectacular waterfall. My day here on Mount Buffalo has been, I can't even explain it, just so unexpectedly fantastic. I'm really smiling ear to ear. I shall certainly be back, so I'm going to drive home now. So I'll close this video here, and until next time, toodle pip, old chums.
Cha-cha-cha.